Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura Rose and I am an energy intuitive, a divine light channel and a soul blueprint activator. And thank you so much for tuning in today, for being here in this space. I'm super excited to be channeling through and bringing through these downloads and activations, alignment codes for you at this time. So the message that I have for you right now is that you are moving through a huge energy shift. Your imagination is retraining your subconscious. Expect floods of downloads, ideas, and clarity. Your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. Yes, I love this. I'm really intrigued and excited to dive deeper into these energies and messages, because as I was connecting and pulling through the download and the energies that wanted to be infused into this alignment session today, there really was this frequency, this energy of a huge energy shift coming through here. This is all about your imagination creating your reality. This is a process of conscious manifestation that is being woven into your 3D and 5D, I'm hearing, timelines. So I feel like you've been going through this process of retraining your subconscious to become more conscious, if that makes sense. It's like you're utilizing your imagination now in a way to consciously manifest. So I was being shown various different tarot cards in my mind's eye as I was diving deeper and asking more questions to source about this energy here. And I was getting this energy of the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. So this is a process of planning and then taking action. So I feel like you're oscillating between these two energies at this time, planning and taking action. So there's something that you're planning, there's something that you are setting intentions on, there's things that you are visualizing, right? And you're figuring out and setting intentions on how to take action, and then you're beginning to take action. So this could be perhaps learning a new skill, right? Or diving into a passion project or building a business. Okay, there's something here that you've had ideas on, as we said, and you're going now from that planning stage to the action stage. And I feel like, as we said, there's an oscillation between the two. It's going back and forth. There's a massive inspiration energy coming through here, and I'm being shown the Star card in the tarot massively coming through here. And this is why your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. This is you being the star. This is you being seen. This is you taking action on your plans and not being afraid to shine. There's no more shrinking here. This is your time to take action. And I'm hearing making your footprints, making your footprints. So there's footprints that you are making here. You're leaving a mark in some way. For some of you, this will be a legacy creation. This will be something that you leave behind, some sort of impact that you're having on the world. This is having some sort of impact in a specific area or arena, or leaving your footprint on someone else's life, you know, making a difference positively in other people's lives. And I'm being shown sand dunes here as well. Okay, so sand dunes could be significant here. You could be seeing sand dunes, or there could be like a meaning in that spiritual meaning of a sand dune. But I feel like there's something that you've been building, right? Building up. There's something is gaining momentum here. And you're building some sort of higher level here, and you're moving upwards, okay? And the sand dune is coming through as almost kind of like a podium, right? You standing on top of the sand dune and looking down and surveying everything that you have created. So that's a really beautiful visualization here. The animals that wanted to come through in this session today were the chameleon, the dragonfly, and the peacock. And I feel like these are similar energies and animals that come through quite frequently in these sessions. At least they have been recently over the past couple of months. So these animals are very assisting for us at this time and along your journey right now. I was also being shown a telescope as well. So this is something that is being magnified. This is something in the distance that is being pulled closer towards you here. It's like you're being given some sort of higher wisdom or higher access or higher vision, okay? And as we said, expect floods of downloads, ideas, and clarity. So creativity could also be a big part of this as well. And I'm really looking forward to diving into the cards today to see if these messages and energies are wanting to elaborate further, or to see what other alignment codes and activations are wanted to be installed and brought through in this session today. So I am being guided in this session today for the foundation, the blueprint of this energetic activation and alignment, to start with the Animal Kin Oracle, okay? And this is an oracle that we use quite frequently in these sessions, but more so in the supporting energy section of the reading. So it'll be interesting to see what wants to come through, what animals are wanting to support you at this time, and what energies are wanting to be made known and to be integrated, maybe even worked through, dissolved, released. We'll see how it comes through in this session. So remember, my loves, that my sessions and readings are not for predictions. I'm not here to tell you what to do or to tell you what is going to happen. My sessions are encoded frequencies of alignment and activation for your soul path and your life journey. So as always, take what resonates for you and your personal journey and situation, and lovingly leave the rest. Okie dokie, let's dive in. So what wants to come through here today? What alignment codes, messages, guidance, and activations are wanting to be brought through and installed and infused? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the beautiful manta ray coming through with the energy of presence. Okay, so this is being in the present moment, and we do have the number 21 on this card as well, which is the World card in the tarot. Okay, so this is you closing out something now, and you're really being guided to be present, okay? Be present in this ending. Be present in this closing out of a cycle, a pattern, something that you're now moving away from, something that you are now completing is coming to a close. And you're being guided to be in this present moment, to really savor the energies and be very intentional as you close a cycle out now, as you say goodbye to one chapter and welcome in something new. As we said, your imagination is retraining your subconscious. So through this process, there are inevitably going to be endings. But with these endings come new beginnings, right? New ways of seeing things, new perspectives, fresh ideas, creative passions and opportunities that are inevitably going to flow through for you here. So the manta ray is coming through with a really powerful reminder to be in the present moment right now. And I feel like in this present moment, there's something that you're going to receive, realize, be able to tap into, and even give you something to reflect on. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. What else wants to come through in this session to be tapped into and integrated? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the woodpecker with opportunity. Yes, I feel like I just mentioned about an opportunity. I was feeling that energy coming through here. We have the number 39 coming through here, or the number 12, or the number 3. Okay, so this is an opportunity that is coming knocking here with the woodpecker. This might be literally like someone knocking on your door or receiving an email, or you might be knocking on someone else's door or proposing something to them. I feel like this is a new gateway, a new window that is opening up through this huge energy shift that you are traversing, that you are moving through. And this is helping the energy to flow in a way that things are going to start to unfold for you. So if things have been stuck or stagnant, expect some sort of movement here. Okay, stay open to receiving this opportunity. I really feel like it's going to activate your solar plexus. I'm feeling this activation of creativity, of passion, of confidence. And I feel like that's why the peacock was stepping forward, because the peacock is all about being seen. The peacock is all about having that confidence, about not being afraid to stand out, not being afraid to be different. Okay, so when this opportunity comes knocking, I feel like it's because you have something that's unique. It's because someone has noticed something about you, or spirit or source, your guides, has noticed something, and they're bringing you this opportunity to step into the light in some way, to step into this, as we said, that podium of being seen, right? Your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. And so therefore, undoubtedly, you will attract new opportunities towards you, kind of like a moth to a flame. Your energy cannot be ignored anymore. It can't be unseen. It's shining so brightly, loudly, and proudly. So I feel like massively working with your confidence right now and really infusing your field with positive affirmations of how confident you are, how capable you are, how worthy you are, and watch how things start to gravitate towards you. So this is really beautiful. Let's see what the cards are wanting to say. We have the alpaca with curiosity, and we've got the number 27 or the number 9. And we have the camel with celebration, with the number 29 or the number 11 or the number 2. Wow. So I feel like this is really exciting energy. First and foremost, we have had the alpaca come through in a recent soul alignment session. I can't remember which one it was, but you know, the alpaca is coming through again, bringing through this energy of curiosity. You've really been curious. You've been diving deep into something here. This is actually really aligning with that 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands energy here. Contemplating options, future planning, striving to move forward, having curiosity about where your path is taking you, what the possibilities could be, what you could be capable of achieving, and then taking action upon these plans and ideas and goals in order to create this energy of celebration. So I feel like you have actually taken action towards something, right? And it's time for you to celebrate that. And I feel like this is why the manta ray was coming through with the energy of presence. Being in this present moment and really recognizing how far you have come, you know, if you've stepped out of your comfort zone, if you're challenging yourself in some way, make sure you're celebrating that, okay? Because I feel like maybe you might be someone who just pushes and pushes and pushes yourself, and maybe doesn't take enough time to really reflect on and take in everything that you have been doing, everything that you have been achieving. So there is an energy of celebration around you right now, and this is a beautiful confirmation that whatever you take action upon here, whatever you are curious about, following your intuition and stepping out of your comfort zone, saying yes to new opportunities, this is going to work out for you. And this could even work out better than you had envisioned or expected. You're going to do so much better than you realize that you could ever do, right? Achieve more that you realize that you could ever achieve. So you could be seeing these animals around, the woodpecker, the alpaca, the camel. But it's interesting how we got these sand dunes coming through, which is, sand dunes appear in deserts, right? And camels reside in deserts, right? We often see camels in desert land. So that's a really interesting and intriguing synchronicity. Let's see what else is wanting to come through in the cards. We have the dolphin with the energy of play coming through with the number 16 or the number 7. And we have the turtle with longevity and the number 25 or the number 7. Okay, interesting. We've got 2 number 7s coming through here. Okay, the number 7 in the tarot is the Chariot card. There's a lot of tarot references coming through here. I feel like I've got a lot of tarot readers tuning into this session. Or maybe some of you who are being called to learn tarot and see, how you can read for yourself. Okay, so that's really interesting. I love that. Drop that in the comments if you read tarot, or drop that in the comments if you're learning to read tarot. And this could be something that you're being curious about, right? That you're being pushed out of your comfort zone to tap into. And, just a side note here for whoever this resonates for, you will be successful with this, okay? So go for it is a message that is strongly coming through here. So I love how we've got these beautiful animals coming through, the dolphin and the turtle, and they're both animals that reside in water, in the ocean, okay? So there's something here about expansion. There's something here about exploration, about diving deep, about listening to your intuition, allowing your intuition to guide you forward now as you explore. So moving forward, this is a process of play, of exploration, of having fun. And the dolphin energy is absolutely wanting to infuse this energy into your field at this time. As we said previously, I did feel like this energy of legacy, like you leaving a legacy in some way. And through this huge energy shift coming through here, the frequency is changing. So if something has been boring, humdrum, heavy, dense, I see this shifting into this lighter energy coming through here with a dolphin. This energy of play, of having fun. It's important for you to enjoy your journey now, to have fun, and this is a part of your purpose. You'll know it's for you if it lights you up, if it makes you happy, if it really doesn't feel like work. Okay, because you're here to leave a legacy with this turtle energy, with longevity. Whatever it is that you are planning towards, that you are taking action upon, you will go the distance. You will make this last a long time. And this is a reminder as well that whatever it is you are working towards is not necessarily going to happen overnight. You might see some big shifts overnight. So for example, if you're a content creator, something could pick up speed and gain momentum overnight. But in the long run, this is going to take some time, and it's meant to, because you're building in a different way now, okay? We're not building for instant gratification. You're building to leave something behind, to create something that is going to pile up like the sand dune, right? You're going to leave your mark, and inevitably the sand will keep rising and rising and rising, and you'll be on the top of a podium looking down on everything that you have created. And I'm seeing that vision come through again very strongly. So it's important now, as we said, moving forward, have fun, okay? Have fun, because that's how things are going to last for you, okay? If you're not enjoying it, if you're not having fun in the process, if you're not feeling comfortable in that present energy, being in that present moment, in this experience, and whatever it is that you're building, and whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is you're taking action towards, then it's probably not going to go the distance. It's probably not going to last for you. But I feel like you're going on this exploration now to find something that is going to last, to build something that is going to last. And there's a lot of celebration across the board coming through here. This is happier times coming through. You could be seeing sunflowers as well. The energy of the sun card in the tarot is coming through, right? And with the number 7, as we said previously, the chariot card in the tarot, this is about moving forward, right? It's about positive direction. It's about willpower. It's about confidence. It's about ambition. It's your time to take the reins. It's your time to steer the ship. Okay, this is your time to get out there, to explore, to create new things, to celebrate, to be curious, to have fun, and to know that you are always guided in the process. So beautiful energies coming through here. Let's tap into this a bit deeper and see what supporting energies are wanting to come through for you here as you move through this huge energy shift, as you are retraining your subconscious. And it's interesting how, you know, we got that message about your imagination retraining your subconscious. And we have the dolphin here coming through, which is always for me linked to the inner child. And I feel like the inner child is very much a part of our imagination. They are the powerhouse of our imagination. They keep our imagination alive, sparked, and blossoming. So I do feel like now as you move forward on this journey, keeping your inner child with you, connecting with your inner child, checking in with your inner child, see if your inner child is having fun, okay? Because that's really important, because I feel like the more that your inner child has fun, the more downloads that you will receive, the more enjoyment you will manifest along your journey, okay? So that's a really beautiful energy coming through here. Let's tap into some more supportive energies for this energy shift, okay? For this process of longevity, for tapping into these opportunities, for making your footprints. We have the 4 of inspiration coming through. Oh, we have the 5 of inspiration. Interesting. And we have the Empress. Wow, I love this. This is really beautiful energy. Okay, so I love how we're going from the 4 of inspiration to the 5 of inspiration. And you know what's really interesting, guys? Like, I was bringing through the energy of the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. And now we've got the 4 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. So we're going from the 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5 of Wands of inspiration. This is stepping up. This is taking one step at a time to anchor in your inspiration codes. Okay, so this is a massive anchor and activator of your inspiration codes. Something that is bringing you some sort of amazing idea here with the Empress. Something that you're going to be able to anchor down, to create, to manifest, to birth into your world, your reality, and into this whole universe. I get like a very universal energy coming through here. On this Empress card, we've got all of these planets, right? With the Earth in the middle. So I do feel like this is you receiving a lot of inspiration from otherworldly energies, okay? Galactic assistance coming through here. Some of you could work with galactic guides. I feel like this is your soul blueprint activating from other lifetimes, other incarnations on other planets, okay? And this is really exciting because you're actually going to be bringing something through that I feel like you haven't done before, or may have not even been done before in this world. This is maybe inventing something new, or doing something in a different way, creating something that no one has ever created before. And this is why you're being guided to take action on your plans. Say yes to these opportunities, whether it's literally someone bringing you an opportunity, an offer of some sorts, or whether it's source, the divine, beaming down to you through your crown this amazing download and idea. However this opportunity is finding you, it's coming through for a reason, because you are now building with this Four of Inspiration a new level of stability, a different way of building your foundation. And the Four of Inspiration, or the Four of Wands, also talks about celebration, right? And we have the celebration card with the camel. So this really is a time of celebration. Like, this energy shift is aligning you with a massive timeline of celebration, multiple things that you are going to be celebrating. And this Five of Inspiration card came through in a recent soul alignment session as well. And in this tarot deck in particular, this card is my portal card, my timeline jumping card. We can see this person, you know, stepping through different mirrors and portals and gateways, right? Exploring new territories, exploring new ways to expand, to discover new aspects and energies and journeys along the soul path, right? And so I feel like now you're kind of closing out some sort of limitation within the self when it comes to exploration that caused some sort of conflict within you. It caused some sort of disharmony. There was an imbalance in the field. There was two opposing sides of you, or maybe multiple sides of you, that were clashing with each other. And I feel like now you've got this supporting energy around you of really bringing your ideas and planning and structure into cohesion, so it's not going to be scattered anymore. So this really is a process, as we said, of conscious manifestation. And by conscious manifestation, we have to be very self-aware. We have to be checking in on our thoughts, on the way that we're seeing things, our perspectives, our limiting beliefs, what we think is possible. And really, you know, doing that work to ask ourselves, how am I causing some sort of chaos within? What chaos am I manifesting, right? What chaos am I being guided to put to bed, to lay to rest, to balance out here, to alchemize, to overcome? Okay, with the Empress energy. The Empress is a massive alchemist to me. I really feel like alchemist energy with this Empress. There really is nothing that this Empress cannot achieve, cannot attune into, okay? So we do have on the bottom of the deck the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. And we can see this person walking along a bridge here through towards this new portal, this new gateway. So this is really beautiful. And again, this energy of balance, right, with these two people sat on either side of the bridge, mirrored, balancing out the bridge, balancing out the pathway forward, the journey. So asking yourself, how can I bring things into balance? Is there something that is out of balance, whether it's around me, whether it's within me? And it's this realization that we can't always control everything that feels chaotic. Sometimes we have to either work with the energies or just let it pass through, let it pass by, and give ourselves time to process something here. Yeah, I did just cut the deck to the Devil card. So I feel like there's something that has been in the way of your journey. And now it's time to alchemize this Devil energy through the portal of the Empress frequency. So this is Empress codes coming through here. Whether you identify as masculine or feminine, it really doesn't matter, right? We can all have access to these Empress codes, right? Where we are grounding down our goals, our visualizations, our creative manifestations, and we're burning through anything that is getting in the way of that, including our own limitations, our own limiting beliefs, our own perspectives, our own ways of doing things. Okay, the number 3 could be significant because I just saw 333 on the timer, and I just cut the deck again to the Ace of Inspiration. Yeah, look at this. This is a really powerful new beginning of positivity, of passion, of new projects, enthusiasm, excitement. This can also talk about spontaneity and having fun, right? So again, you know, really aligning with that dolphin energy, with the play frequency that is being infused here. So I really feel like you're getting busy now and you're really alchemizing and, as we said, retraining your subconscious here to melt away, to burn away anything that is conflicting you within here, holding you back from tapping into these celebrations, these timelines of celebration that are opening up for you here. And I do feel with all of these different mirrors and portals and gateways, there's multiple timelines of celebration that are on the horizon for you if you just believe in yourself. If you just allow yourself to be curious, to dive into the unknown. Because truthfully, as this person steps through this portal, they don't really know where this portal is going to take them, but they're curious enough to explore it, to see where it takes you, and to have fun in the process, right? To tune into that lighter energy and to know that you are Empress-Coded, right? There's a soul alignment session that received that message, and it is actually titled "You Are Empress-Coded." So I feel like this is somehow connected. That session was quite a while ago, so it's interesting how that's coming up again. But truthfully, these sessions are timeless, and it's really amazing how they all connect, right? We're jumping through timelines here, so past sessions may start to connect deeper for you as well. So let's see what other supporting energies are wanting to come through here for this creation, for this celebration, for this curiosity, laying this foundation of legacy. Wow, yes, we have evolved into your complexity with the octopus. Another ocean animal coming through here. And we have Master Manifester with a beautiful crow coming through. You could be seeing crows or ravens around. This is like alchemy work at its finest. This is shadow work here that I feel like you've been moving through, that you've been doing in order to manifest something. And this is really beautifully aligning with the Empress that is sitting so beautifully in the middle of this spread here. And this is no coincidence. This is no accident. This Empress has been aligned in this position for a reason. And I feel like it's now because you're ready to take center stage, right? As we said, your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. You're ready to shine. Look at this Empress just glowing from the heart chakra, glowing from the heart space. There's something that is very different about you. There's something that is complex, something that is unique. And this has always been your secret source. This has always been your superpower. And moving forward now, you're really being supported with tapping into the different facets and aspects of your soul, what makes up your blueprint. I feel like you're someone who has a lot of ideas. With all of these arms and tentacles from the octopus here, we did say expect floods of downloads, ideas, and clarity. Okay, as you're receiving new information from source that is activating your blueprint in many different ways. And I actually feel like this is leading you to learning new things, like tapping into new skills and interests and expanding the way that you do things. And it's important that you allow yourself to evolve into this here, because you are someone who is not two-dimensional, right? You are multifaceted, just like a beautifully cut diamond, okay? And I feel like there's lots of different ways in which you are expanding and you are growing and you are evolving. So this is a powerful time of evolution. Pay attention to your third eye, okay? I feel like there's something happening with your third eye. Both of these cards have the third eye depicted, right? And yeah, there's something that is coming through here. This is an activation of the third eye. I feel like your third eye is literally about to be opened super wide here. So I feel like get ready for this flood of information, this flood of downloads, this flood of ideas. Get your pen and paper ready. You're going to need to be ready for this, okay? Because there's going to be so much that's coming through for you. And it's really important for you to try not to be overwhelmed, okay, by the complexity of something that you are exploring, okay? This could be something that you're being guided to tap into for a business perhaps, or to study something new, but it's quite complex and it feels overwhelming. But this is a part of your destiny, right? This is a part of why you are here, and it's something that you are manifesting. So we do have the number 3 with this octopus card, and we have the number 3 for the Empress as well. And it's interesting how I did see 3333 on the timer, and I mentioned it earlier in this session. So 3s are very significant here. There could be opportunities coming in 3s, or ideas coming in packages of 3s, okay? You are manifesting something here, okay, that is actually turning the wheel here. It's shifting the wheel. It's shifting your fortune, okay? The number 10 coming through here, the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Change, opportunities, a twist in luck, a twist in destiny. Something is shifting here. You are manifesting this, though, through your conscious manifestation. That message we got in the pre-download energies. Bottom of the deck, we have the tiger with claim your power. Exactly. You're claiming your power. You're claiming your light. You are claiming your right to be seen. So the energies are supporting you right now with balancing out conflicts within yourself, with bringing through this Empress code, activating and grounding and anchoring your inspiration codes, allowing you to evolve into something that is not meant to be 2D. It's multifaceted. You're here to create something different, to bring through something different, to experience different situations, right? Experience different relationships and journeys and methods of exploring this life. And I feel like you may feel like trapped in your head at times, because I feel like your head is like expanding, your crown is expanding. The Empress has a cloak over her crown here. So it's really important to protect that. It's really important to protect your ideas, to protect your crown, and to really, work through ways in which you can calm down your mind, okay? So that you're not overthinking when things get busy, when things get hectic, when you're juggling multiple ideas or projects or things that you're doing and manifesting in life. When these opportunities come knocking in 3s, may seem like there's a lot going on, but remember, you manifested this, okay? Your higher self, the galactics, have been working with you to manifest something here, and this is a part of your earth mission, okay? So let's see what final message, activation and alignment code wants to come through here to anchor in this Empress energy, to anchor in these codes of celebration, of inspiration, of evolution into the complexity, becoming that master manifester. We have exposed and revealed, and wow, look, we have the third eye coming through here again. We've got the number 21 again coming through here, which is the World card, as we discussed previously in this session, right? It's the World card, so this is completion coming through. I feel like there's something that you're witnessing or something that you're tapping into. You may even feel like you're being exposed or revealed in some way. This could be an energy of vulnerability, allowing yourself to be seen. As we said, your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. You're making your footprints, okay? You're leaving your mark. And with that, if we're not used to that, right, it can bring that energy, that air of vulnerability. Like, oh my gosh, I feel exposed. Oh my gosh, I feel seen, right? But this is a part of the process. Working through these conflicts within that are keeping you small, that are telling you that you're not worthy, that you're not good enough, that you aren't the Empress, because you absolutely are. You are here to create. You are here to dissolve the limitations, the limiting beliefs of being seen, of putting yourself out there, of putting your ideas, your work out there, of being celebrated. You are going to be celebrated. It is inevitable as long as you take this leap of faith, as long as you follow through on your plans and tap into these opportunities that the divine is sending you and will continue to send you. And I just have to share, on the bottom of the deck, we have shining through. You're shining through it. You're shining through the complexity. You're shining through the limitations, the barriers that have been keeping your light dimmed, your light small. Whatever it is that has been getting in the way with that devil energy that we saw earlier on in this session, you will shine through it. You will break through it. And I feel like you're here to expose things in this life as well. Your higher self is going to expose things to you, maybe about yourself. Like, wow, I didn't realize that I've been, in a way, my own worst enemy. The things that I've been telling myself about my capabilities and what's possible for me, the ways in which I've been holding myself back, are going to be revealed to you. And this isn't so that you can be mad at yourself or that you can hate on yourself even more. This is so that you can love yourself more, so that you can have a laugh with yourself and say, oh my gosh, why was I letting myself be held back? Why was I limiting myself? Why was I being restricted? I'm not allowing this anymore. I'm calling back my power with that tiger energy that we saw on the bottom of the deck here. Claim your power. You're claiming your power, and you're seeing the funny side in this at times, and that's something that's actually going to be very expansive for you, not taking things too seriously as you allow yourself to shine, as you allow yourself to shine through, to be seen, to be revealed. All of these beautiful petals on this flower are just being lifted and, loosened and opened one by one. And we have this beautiful star there coming through as well. Beautiful. Your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. I love this confirmation, truly. And we've got the number 30 as well, so another number 3. So let's just tap into the guidebook here for this exposed and reveal card. And let's dive deeper and see if we can pull through any other alignment codes, guidance, support, messages and activations for your path now moving forward. So we have exposed and revealed with the key concepts of healing shame, the imposter syndrome, letting go of self-condemnation, freedom from past unresolved wounds, focusing on self-worth, the underlying beauty in rejection. When you experience shame, you don't just feel that you've done something wrong, you feel like you are wrong, fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you, and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted, unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. Here is the way out of this. See shame as the heart-wrenching cry for help that it is. Consider whether you could have been triggered in the outer world by unresolved issues that matched all of your inner pain points. If someone is shaming you, perhaps you have triggered them. How miserable must they be to expend their energy on such toxicity? They are drinking poison, hoping that you will get sick. You cannot love someone out of their shame. You can only show compassion for both of them and yourself. Set a healthy boundary and refuse to fan the flames. Look upon shame as an opportunity for growth, evolution, healing, and freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachment to control? Admit that this emotion isn't something you have power over, and surrender to a higher power. There is a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you can't do this alone. When you allow yourself to be laid open in this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has the infinite power of the divine to set you free. Wow, I love this. I really love how deep this card has led us here, right? We've gone underneath the surface. As we said, you are not 2D, you are not two-dimensional, you are multifaceted. You're not shy of doing the shadow work. And I feel like the guidebook here really took us deep into a new layer of this session and what is being cleared and dissolved and worked through and alchemized and shifted through this huge energy shift that you are moving through. I feel like there's so many different layers that are collapsing when it comes to things that have been restricting you, things that have been holding you back. This could even be something that someone once said to you that shamed you, that made you feel like you were wrong or somehow not worthy. And that has left an energetic resonance or residue in your field. And I feel like now this is this moment of being in the present moment, of evolving into this complexity that has subsequently been integrated here at some point along your journey. And now you're letting this go, you're alchemizing this, you're coming back to this Empress coding here. You're coming back to the codes of inspiration, of calling your power back with that Tiger card, of manifesting what it is that you want to create, of manifesting your vision rather than manifesting someone else's. Wow. There could have been something that someone said to you, or a program or a projection. And this could be linked to the inner child, right? This is why the inner child was coming through with a dolphin. And somehow you thought that your vision was wrong, or your idea was wrong, or your way of being was wrong, or your perspective was wrong, or something about you, your creativity was fundamentally wrong, something that you should hide or be ashamed of. And this has therefore led you on a path to maybe dimming your own vision, dimming what you want to manifest, and instead working on what someone else wants for you, or what society wants for you, or what is the norm. But you're here to do something different. You're here to shift timelines, to move through gateways and portals and find this gold that is laid upon your journey. Whatever it is that you are stepping, you're reaching these frequencies of the unseen, the hidden, evolving into these energies and manifesting your desired vision here. But remember, this manifestation process will not happen overnight, because you're here to leave a legacy, to leave a mark, and this has to take time. And this is why it's important to have fun, because you're going to be here for a while, and that's not a bad thing, right? We're shifting through this program of, oh my God, it has to happen overnight, I have to go viral, you know, this instant gratification. You are here for depth, you are here for quality. We're not here just to create the starter. You're here to create the whole meal, the whole menu. Okay, so have fun along this path. And it's interesting how we did have the Devil card come through, and in the guidebook it's asking us, can we let go of our attachment to control? So this really is, you know, connecting with that inner child who just goes with the flow, who takes it one day at a time, one step at a time, who, you know, says yes to these new opportunities. Like, yes, absolutely, I'd love to try that. I'd love to take that opportunity. I'd love to explore through that doorway. That sounds really fun. Let's go and do it. Let's go and celebrate, right? Really tune into that frequency right now, because that's going to help you to shift through anything that is limiting you, that is pulling you down, that is keeping you small. So this has been your session today, my loves. It's been quite a powerful session. I've really enjoyed tapping into these energies deeper and bringing through these messages for you, anchoring in these inspiration codes. Remember, you are moving through a huge energy shift. Your imagination is retraining your subconscious. Expect floods of downloads, ideas, and clarity. Your energy is about to be the brightest it has ever been. Gorgeous. So let's see what emojis we should drop today to claim this energy. I feel like let's drop a telescope emoji. Let's drop a party popper emoji. Let's drop a dolphin emoji. Let's drop a pink heart emoji, a star emoji, or a third eye emoji in the comment section if this has been your session today. If you've resonated with this session, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of conscious manifestation, diving into exploring your curiosity, celebrating your journey and your steps, and manifesting new timelines to celebrate, tuning into the energy of play, of anchoring down your Empress codes, of anchoring in your inspiration codes, evolving into your complexity in a way that you're no longer seeing this as bad. You're no longer seeing shame in who you are and what you are here to create, and activating your master manifester frequency. And please let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. How has this session spoken to you? I always love to catch up with you, to tune in and see how these messages and energies are showing up in your world. Thank you so much for all of your positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, via your comments, via your subscribes, via your hypes, and via your donations as well. Thank you so much. You truly are making a difference in ways that you cannot even comprehend. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. If you would like to dive into a personally calibrated session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you can view the services that I currently offer. Don't forget to check my little banner right at the top of my website. That will give you an update on my current personal session status and availability. Thank you so much for your patience and understanding. And in the meantime, if you'd like to check out some more messages, sessions, energies, activations, and alignments, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. All my sessions and readings are calibrated to be timeless, so whenever you are guided to tune in is the perfect and the divine time for you. And I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.